Nah.
But that's all right. It's me and you. We got a special kind of friendship.
I am not your friend.
Sure you are. Fishing buddy?
There we go. Show started.
Has it?
Yeah.
Has it ever stopped?
Anyway,
Hey.
we are here to talk about this movie. And I swear to God, I'm going to start fucking with Gambit. And when he starts cutting and pasting too early, I'm going to start deleting your comments, Gambit, just to fuck with you. And tell you to wait. He'll be like, hey, didn't I just post that? Hey, Alpha, how you doing, buddy? Gambit. Hi, Penny. Who else is here? Oh, there's Snorty. Hi, Snorty. And
I hope somebody is preaching today.
Michael is here. What's up, Michael? Miguel.
Hey, Mike. Want to come on the panel?
That's gross. No, we don't want that.
Oh my God. Please allow me 5 minutes of cleanliness.
No.
You left me alone with that yesterday, Martin. It was terrible.
She was very unhappy yesterday because she was like all down on herself because she felt like she wasn't contributing. And I'm like, look, the fact is between you and Martin, you make one whole person.
Wow.
It's okay to not have an on day because Martin's not here. Yeah.
Gary, you can go love yourself.
Gambit's goal to what is this? Gambit's goal to dominate every movie stream with endless facts and trivia. Oh man.
Wait,
he definitely dominates the chat with these walls of text.
Let me run with it. It's not his hello.
Yeah. Man, oh man. Oh, good Lord. Let me pull this up real quick too, because this is sad.
Racing.
Yesterday we lost Catherine O'Hara. And then of course last night we lost Demond Wilson, best known for playing Sanford. I just got Lamont Sanford on Sanford and Son. And that really bugs me that it plays over the fucking video or image that I throw up. And so he passed away yesterday. And a lot of people don't know this, that he also played Oscar Madison in The New Odd Couple in 1982. So 10 years after the first television series with Jack Klugman and Tony Randall, they launched a new series called The New Odd Couple, which had Demond as Oscar and Ron Glass. I don't know if you remember him. Most people probably remember him from Firefly because he was the minister on the show.
Reverend Book. Too much hair.
And by the way, it's so weird if you ever watch it. I showed it to Anima today, a bit of the first episode. Ron Glass sounds so much like Tony Randall. It's really fucking weird. And it's sad because the ABC did not do a very good job of promoting the show. And so it failed season 1. And they also changed it. They gave it a more urban sounding theme. The version of the Odd Couple theme did it all jazzy and funky. And it's like, yeah, stop doing that. That to me, that's racist. Just play the fucking theme. Don't funk it up. Just play the fucking theme. But anyway, Demond died yesterday. So another loss for Hollywood. And if you've never seen Sanford and Son, go back and watch that. What a great television show. Norman Lear and his partners, two of which would go on to make Blade Runner. So there we go. All right. Media, turn that off. There we go.
We have James
Hey,
Jameson.
James Jameson is here. Good day. Happy Saturday to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend.
Look at Gambit. He's unashamed, unabashedly. It is my goal.
Did he respond to me to my deleting some of his comments just to see what he would do? Oh man, I have a terrible, kind of like borderline mean sense of humor, but it's not really mean. It's just me being a dick. What? No, he was not in Barney Miller. That was another black guy. You're just racist. It was Ron Glass. Yeah. He played probably one of the most interesting side characters on that show. I mean, nobody's as good as Fish. You know, Abe Vigoda is Fish. A guy that was in his 40s playing somebody who was like near retirement age. Because Abe Vigoda just looks old. Well, first of all, he looks like an old chimpanzee. Us non-youngins know Ron Glass from Barney. Yep. Wojo Howitz was one of my favorite. And Ron Carey played Levitz. I forget what his rank was. Officer Levitz. He was a great character. I don't think Slasher Fred's here yet.
No, not yet.
Cuber, yes, that's right. Yeah. And you know, Damon really wasn't in that much. He really didn't have that big a career. I just I don't know why he wasn't interested. It's why he left the show with Sanford and Son. He just left. I'm not sure if it was just he didn't like the lifestyle, but he did come back in 1982 to do the new Odd Couple. It's sad that it didn't get the shot that it deserved. The movie has a bit of a mishmash of E.T. and the old dark house.
Okay.
It's got the whole baseball thing, which is more like The Sandlot. Ironically, one of the actors from The Sandlot is in the movie. He plays the umpire.
The umpire, yes. Now, hear me out. To me, this is supernatural Jaws for teens. There are so many callbacks to Jaws. Beginning with Martha's Vineyard. They shot the movie there.
Yeah.
And they go swimming at night.
Yes, and the kid had in his treehouse. He has the 4-letter cinema lettering saying "soon, Jaws, soon."
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like the old dark house. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time, and and of course, it was directed by James Whale. It's where he met Boris Karloff. And I love that movie, and it's very cheeky in its humor. But yeah, that's what I said. The Sandlot, which ironically they have one of the cast members from the movie Sandlot in the movie. It's got the feel of Sandlot meets, I'd say, a little bit of Jaws. It's got that, what is that, Cocoon kind of feel to it too. And then you've got the whole magic witch thing going on. And what's that famous story? Hansel and Gretel kind of fairy tale kind of feel to it. And it's a coming of age story. You know, because majority of the characters are right in that age range of going from childhood into young adulthood. CRC It started snowing last night, and it's still snowing, 16 degrees. Yeah, it's about the same here, but it's not snowing right now. The sun's still out. So I'm hoping we don't get anything. Oh.
No, it's supposed to get a little warmer. So
And of
lucky and
course,
snow
Jaws. The movie.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm looking at the cast. And the little blonde girl from the posse, she was 18 when they did that movie.
This movie?
Yes. Oh my God. She's been blessed with eternal youth.
Which one is it? You're looking at her, so do you know her name?
Yes, Abby James Witherspoon was born on 24 February 2006. So she's 20 now, or almost 20 now. And
you know who she is, by the way.
Not really.
The niece
That's
of
Reese.
Witherspoon.
That's I'm trying to fucking talk.
Shit. The few things that
I was talking.
No, you were not.
I'm like, goddamn, man. Reese Witherspoon's daughter. Jesus
Niece,
fucking Christ.
not her daughter, her niece.
Get to the
You
chopper.
didn't even get it right.
Doesn't fucking matter. I'm so fucking annoyed. I'm trying to talk.
Oh my God, does it? You two kill me. You two kill me. Whoa. Alpha's cold, man. 21 Fahrenheit. No.
It is 18 degrees here, and the wind chill factor has it down to 13. Harry Potter meets the Goonies. Well, that's another good comparison. Goonies. Yeah, I know somebody enjoys that when we do that. Snowed in mine. You're always talking, Gary.
True.
It's my fucking show. Dick. Hey, Mike, when you show up to your show, you just sit there quietly? Dick?
But he lets other people talk sometimes.
I do let you guys talk. Shut up.
Yeah, then you shout at me when I say something.
Well, I'm trying to say something. I'm like right in the middle of talking, and then blah, 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 right over top of me. I'm
No,
like,
you asked Martine. He said no, and then I started talking. Right
yeah,
before
because
you
I was
did.
going to give him the fucking answer. I asked the question.
Yeah, but I know the answer too. Fuck you.
Ah.
Yeah. Hey, guys, don't forget to tune into the Comic Relief Crusaders channel where it's just silence.
Where's my special video for occasion like this? You monster, you deleted it. Hey, it's Laser Fred. Finally.
What's up, buddy? We're asking where you were. Like everybody in the chat was like, is Slasher Fred here yet? What's this one? Mike, wait. What comparison did James do? Looking for Harry Potter meets the Goonies. Well, see, Harry Potter, I'm not sure because they're not wizards, but definitely the Goonies. Anytime you get that adventurous Goonies coming of age story, you know, it's definitely going to have that connection. And I agree there. But if anything, this is like really, I'd say Goonies, yes. Definitely Goonies, definitely The Sandlot, definitely Jaws, with that connection to the classic fairy tales of the witches, you know, and that's right. Oh, thanks, Gary. The way he says my name, Gary. Let's see. So who else here? I'm looking through the list right now, but yeah, we've covered everybody. So we're going to be showing the what?
No. That everybody's covered in the readings.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about this movie a little bit today. There's no really behind the scenes things on this movie. I'll just go ahead and just kind of, basically here's their tagline or their brief synopsis, which is: when a mysterious force begins to disrupt their big summer fun, a group of friends team up with a retired police detective to embark on an adventure to save their island. Now, what they leave out of there is a retired detective that they think is some sort of flesh-eating monster.
No, serial killer.
Kills children and eats them. It's just funny. Some of the shit, the assumptions that are made in this film really make me giggle. I just found it all funny. I also liked when he played into it when he meets the other kids. And he talks about it. He goes, well, it's more of you to eat, kind of joke.
No, he says, there's more of you. Got to dig a mass grave now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was announced during production. It was announced in November of 2021 that Gibson and the young kid Mason Thames were cast in what was going to be called Boys of Summer, which I'm sure went over with, woke producers. Directed by David Henrie and written by Cornelius Uliano and Brian Schultz. And that principal photography was to begin in December of 21 in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is a nice area. I love that spot.
Yeah. Stop telling trivia. That's Gambit's job.
And again, they were forced into a name change. And I'm assuming because some producer didn't like The Boys of Summer and any association maybe with the song The Boys of Summer by Don Henley. Henry, one of the producers and the director, described the film as, in a statement to the Wrap, historically fairy tales used monsters to personify our deepest fears while empowering young people to overcome them. Which isn't true if you go back to, because a lot of times the kids died in those fairy tales, and it was to teach the children not to leave home. So now more than ever, we need narratives that inspire courage in the face of darkness. Boys of Summer is a throwback story that conjures up the magic and nostalgia of childhood as its heroes fight monsters, the old and new. So there you go. That was a nice little breakdown, but I think Boys of Summer is just not a very good name. I think the title of the film is actually really good, Monstrous Summer. But technically, it's not a monster, it's a witch.
Yeah, but she's
kind of a monster. And it's implied that the part of the monsters are is the guy who kidnapped Mel's son.
Yes. And we never get, I mean, he gets past it, but he never gets any kind of closure for that by finding out what happened to his kid.
That could have been a sequel. It should have.
I feel that it probably deserved a sequel because I like the ending of the film. And I feel like there's more to come. But the fact is it tanked. It tanked. They shot the film on a $15 million budget, which is modest. And they shot it in 24 or released in 24. And it was domestically less than $1 million.
Well, it didn't go into all theaters. It was just a small.
Well, the first weekend gross. Hold on, let me correct that. The first weekend was $685,000, and then overall domestic was 1.228 million, and then internationally it made 102,000, and globally it earned 1.330 total, which is not going to make up for its $15 million budget. And where I'm hoping they made that up, the website doesn't really give us that information, which I wish they would start doing that, because I want to know how it did financially with being sold to
home video,
pay channels, and for home video. I want to know. I think we deserve to know, and I think it should be considered part of the box office.
Oh, it should. Absolutely.
David Henrie is known by many Disney fans as Justin Russo on Wizards of Waverly Place. But before that, he played future Ted Mosby's son, How I Met Your Mother. Oh, I know that kid. Yeah, I totally know that kid.
Wait, but is that David Henrie is the director?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's him. He grew up to be a film director. Kind of one of the cool things he did, like 2 years ago, he played young Ronald Reagan in the Reagan movie with Dennis Quaid.
I still have to watch that one. And believe me, I do want to watch it. I would say bad marketing because the movie is good. It's not a great movie, but it's a good movie. And I have no idea it existed until Gary told me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
I'm a huge Mel Gibson fan. So I'm really enjoying this week. Or I have enjoyed this week. Watching all these movies.
Field of Lost Shoes. I don't know that. I don't know that one.
You didn't know what?
That movie, Field of Lost Shoes. I don't know that movie. Oh, I'm capturing that expression.
I don't think I even saw that movie, Return to House on Haunted Hill, because I wasn't that fond of the first one. I was really good all the way up until the third act, and then it fell apart. But he also composed the music for Primitive War, which I really did like. Trying to see if there's anything he did that I liked other than that, because I did like that one. No. I don't like Picard TV series.
It wasn't very good.
Well, yeah. The third season was good, not very good.
The first season was okay, and then it went downhill.
Well, it's that teen audience you're looking for, and the film wasn't marketed correctly, sadly. So it didn't get that. But once it hit the home circuit, I believe it probably did a lot better. And I think it's just sad. I like that logo, Pastime Pictures.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, James. I'm not surprised to hear that. This movie did not get seen by enough people. And I absolutely tell you, if you're a Mel Gibson fan, watch this movie. You will enjoy it. I like his character in this. I like the story. I like the performances in it. And you got a great cast, man. I mean, let's go down the line of what you got here in this movie that I think is great. First of all, the kids are really good. Mel Gibson, of course, Mason Thames. What's the one kid that I thought really did a great job is
Julian Lerner. My God, that kid did a good job here.
Yep. You got Lorraine Bracco in this. And I told Anima who she is. I'm like, who is Lorraine Bracco? And I'm like, Medicine Man, Sean Connery, for God's sakes. Not to mention Seasons on the gangster show. I just forgot the name of it.
Sopranos.
Yeah. And then you got Patrick Renna in it playing the umpire. I love that guy. I follow him, by the way, on Facebook. I think he's hilarious. The chick that plays the mother was really good. Everybody did a really good job on this show. I thought it was a really well-made film.
Kevin James as an
oh yeah, Kevin
quasi
James
antagonist.
Well, he's not an antagonist, but he's not a protagonist either. He's just the character in the film who's kind of an ass, but ends up being an okay guy by the end.
He is the mayor of Amityville, of Amity Island.
He is the head of the newspaper, and he is also the guy that's challenging Mason Tim's character of Noah
and Mel Gibson's character.
I'm talking about what his main focus is to challenge the kid, to make the kid want to be a better writer. And that's by the end of the film, that's what he does. And he ends up getting the job for the newspaper by the end of the film. And I like that. That's one of the good payoffs of the film. The only payoff you get with Mel Gibson's character of Gene is the fact that he has to, or he goes home to his wife.
Ex-wife.
And that's it.
And he got redeemed into the eyes of the mothers of the island, who are wary about
bringing their kids back to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like what the kids say when they say, "Why are we doing this in secrecy?" Because moms in the island are kind of care about you. And he says, "Oh yeah, sneaking through the bushes is gonna help with that."
Well, he's also not lonely anymore because he's friends with the kid at the end.
Oh, okay. That does sound interesting. The Field of Lost Shoes. I've never heard of it. I'm going to have to check this movie out. It's based on the Battle of Newmarket in 1864. It was the true story of a group of teenage cadets from VMI who are called upon at the Battle of Newmarket to help defend the Shenandoah Valley. Neat. I'm going to have to watch that. I have been oblivious of it until now. I've only seen the first movie, Sniper. No, I'm thinking Shooter. Sniper is the one with Tom Berenger. And I've only watched the first movie. I've not watched any of the others.
Yeah, me neither.
And that's true. It is true. And once again, for those of you that don't know what a guidon is, look it up. I'm not going to tell you everything. It's the banner that you carry out in front. You have the guy, in fact, it's called, he's called the guidon. The guidon is actually the banner, but the person carrying it's also called the guidon. Yeah, I'd probably want to watch it in HD. Is it available in HD on YouTube? A nice little bit of trivia is that when this movie did premiere, it premiered at the DGA Theater in Los Angeles. That's very cool, dude. Very cool.
Tom Berenger is not in this movie, Gambit.
Well, Mel Gibson gets mistaken for Berenger all the time.
Doesn't?
No, it's never happened. I was giving him an out. I was trying to give him an out, man. Now, Tom Berenger is in the Sniper films. Most of them, not all of them.
Yeah, one was he lost the finger.
Yeah, well, one was focused on Billy Zane and his character going on to carry on the tradition. which I'm like, the guy's not even fucking military. Why is he, like Battle of Newmarket is heavily fictionalized in the movie, The Horse Soldiers, but it's set but is set in the wrong state, the wrong year, and the cadets being too young.
So standard Hollywood movie.
Yeah, sounds about right. SOP. I think I saw one of the Sniper direct-to-video sequels set in Bosnia. This is also, at its heart, a little baseball movie, and I do like that. I think it's kind of interesting when it shows the kids when they get their soul taken from them, that they lose their game spirit. Haha. Because they're not into the games anymore. And they show that. They're not all like into it, because they're all walking around like empty vessels, but they're still walking around to eat. They stare.
Yeah, just not their favorite foods. They lose that too.
Everything they liked. Everything what makes them them.
Tom Berenger from Heat.
I think he's playing around with the thing that.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, do I need to give a class on film?
Do you remember that?
How to recognize actors?
Do you remember that show in which the chat and us started a game of talking about actors in wrong movies?
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I because I've done that in real life. Like, I bribed two ladies to go down to Phil Morris's table at a convention. Phil Morris is the black guy from Mission Impossible series, the second series that came out in the 80s. And he's the son of Gregory Morris from Mission Impossible. And he plays the son of Gregory Morris in the show. He was also the lawyer that was supposed to be like OJ's lawyer on Seinfeld. He's been in two DC shows. He was in Smallville and then later in Doom Patrol. And just a really great actor, a good friend of Keith's and mine. And I sent these women down when I first met him to go to his table and start talking about movies with Denzel Washington or other black actors and say how they loved him in that movie, but don't name a single film he was ever in. And it was one of the fucking funniest things I'd ever seen. He was losing his fucking mind. Like, I'm not, and he's like, he starts sitting back and then he leans forward and he kept leaning further and further forward, getting frustrated with this. And then finally they pointed down to me and I went just like that at him. And he came down, bought some of my artwork, and he says, "That's the best prank anybody's ever played on me." I thought I was losing my mind. The first one, yeah, very good. But I got to tell you, Treat Williams in the second one, I liked him in that one and the third one. I actually liked I thought those. Well, I don't know how many they did, but I know of 3 films, and I liked all 3. Because the third one, Treat goes to a military school, as I recall. But yeah, Berenger was great in the first one, and I wish he had come back for the other films, but he chose not to, and instead Treat came in, and I thought he did a fantastic job. I love Treat. I miss him. What a good actor. In fact, I just started watching a new show with him, which I've never seen before, where his wife dies and he moves to a Colorado town with his kids who fucking hate him for it. Came out in the 2000s. I'm trying to think of the name of it right now, and I just can't think of it. Let me just look it up real quick. Fuck it.
Yeah, I remember it. What was the title of that one?
And the reason I started watching it is kind of funny because Chris Pratt is in it as the bully. It's one of his early roles.
The unicorn.
No,
No?
no, that's not the one I'm talking about, baby. Trying to find it. He plays a surgeon that leaves New York to go start a practice in this small town in Colorado.
Mm.
Everwood. They got 4 seasons, it looks like, out of it.
Well, the widow has the unicorn has a widowed father too.
No, I like that show
That's why
too.
I confused it.
But I am getting kind of tired of the men
Yeah,
raising
we should go
kids
back
because
to
the
that
wife
too,
dies. You know. Yeah, well,
Oh,
it makes me sad
yeah.
because we only have 2 seasons. And that's it. And they fucked it up. And the second season fumbled. And they didn't get a 3rd season. But I don't like it when they show guys with raising kids only because mom died. And I'm like, no, some of us are good parents and get them because mom wasn't. It fucking happens. You know, men aren't the only ones that can be shitheels.
Absolutely.
And that's what I always remind Zoe. I said, one thing I've never been is a shitheel. I'm an asshole. And it's true. And she'll be the first one to tell you, my daughter. Yeah, Behringer's in Dogs of War.
Jesus, I haven't watched Dogs of War in decades.
I have. I saw it actually about a year ago.
I remember
watched
the
it
first
again.
time I saw it, I wasn't too keen on it because I had read the book first and the book was vastly superior
To what?
to the movie.
But you hadn't watched it.
No, I read the book. Some years later, I watched the movie, and I
Oh, you
haven't
did
watched
see
it
the
ever
movie
since.
to
Yeah.
make that judgment. Okay.
It's not a bad movie at all, but the book
That's
is
a good movie.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know. My dad got the book, and that's how I knew what it was when it came out, the movie. I thought it was an okay film. It was almost, I mean, it has the exact same kind of feel as fuck, I just forgot the name of it.
Wild Geese?
Richard Harris, yeah, Wild Geese. Has the same kind of feel. And I would not mind, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind doing The Substitute on here because that's a fun movie. I think it's a good film. I thought all 3 of the films were fun.
and then we
Tom
have to,
Berenger is a special forces operator whose wife gets injured by some punks at school. And he, while she's recouping, he fills in as a substitute to beat the fuck out of, to avenge himself on these little bullies and maybe straighten them out. If possible.
okay, if we do those, then we should do The Principal with Belushi.
Oh, Jim Belushi, yeah. No, I like that movie too, Alpha. Big fan of that film. I don't think it got enough love when it came out. Shoot to Kill. Martin is right. The book is vastly superior to. I'm not going to argue. I think it is too.
Mostly the book is better than the movie.
What is it? What is the video? What is the video? She said it.
Mostly.
What is my video? You took it away from me.
No, I didn't. It's in there somewhere.
Oh, whoops. That's the movie. But slideshow.
Where the hell is it?
I don't know, man.
This annoys me. I go through the trouble of adding these things.
It has been taken from us.
StreamYard keeps switching the order. That makes it so hard to find anything.
I'll find it. Keep talking.
Oh well. It's I don't know if this movie suffered from something. Is there are so many little things that never got resolved. They talk about this kid having the crush on this girl, and you don't see the girl anymore during the movie. Yeah. Mm. Well, the kids, all of them,
It is
They
in
are
main
really
shows.
good.
they did.
It is in there. I just looked. It's near the bottom. It's a third row up. I also got this one just for shits and giggles when things go wrong.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
Yeah, that's going to be my reaction to the fucking beaver.
Oh, do you mean this beaver?
This episode is
Yeah.
brought to you by Backdoor Beaver with real beaver anal gland butter. It's whipped to perfection. I mean, the beaver is.
Fuck both of you.
Don't step on my jokes.
I will
The
step on your toes
beaver.
as long as I live.
The beaver is whipped to perfection, is what I said. Interesting.
May the
how
beaver be
these-
with you.
Yeah.
South Florida. People outside Florida. Shattered by Wolfgang Peterson is where Berenger. No, I love that movie, dude. I fucking love that movie where he seems to have a form of retrograde amnesia. He just doesn't remember who he is or things leading up to his accident. And there's this mystery dealing with Greta Sachi, I think, plays the wife, or was it Sharon Stone? It's either Greta or Sharon. And he believes that maybe she murdered or tried to murder him. And it's really a fucking cool little mystery. And Bob Hoskins is his little helper friend buddy. Holy shit. That was a fun movie. I like that flick. Right there, Shattered. That was a good neo-noir film. Nice beaver. Thanks. I stuffed it myself. Yes, she did. By the way, I watched a video on, a bunch of clinical psychiatrists did some kind of seminar where they narrowed down the single best, most realistic psychopaths in film history. And one of the top ones, I think it was
Bardem?
number 3 was Peter Lorre in the movie M. I think it was number 3 in the German film M. And but number 1 was fucking Sharon Stone in that movie where she crossed her legs and showed her vagina.
Dude, Bardem has to be there with.
No, wait, she was number 2, and Bardem was number 1. Bardem was number 1. They consider that to be, in fact, the single most perfect representation of a psychopath is Bardem's performance in that movie. He was in that list too. He was, I think, number 6. It was actually a really good video. I can see if I can find it. So I just watched it 2 days ago. You go into my history, and then I'll do a search within my history for Psycho.
That sounds so bad when you said it like that.
Yep, here we go. Copy video URL, and here we go. Decided by scientists, 9 most realistic psychopaths in cinema history. And here we go, guys.
Come on. Post it.
Do it.
There you go. And I'll put it in the private chat for us. There you go. My dear friend Snorty, how are you?
Hey, Sandra.
And then Sharon Stone claimed she didn't know they were filming her like that. Oh, she's such a fucking liar.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I don't know. Let me go look at the movie real quick. Shattered.
In the meanwhile, welcome, Sandra.
Howdy, folks. It's me, Colonel Sanders.
God, that shit was loud.
Really?
Yeah.
That wasn't that loud for me.
The screeching chair hurt my ears.
Yep. I just looked it up. It's got Tom Berenger, Bob Hoskins, Greta Sachi, and Joanna Whalley. And I really did like that movie. Did they remake it? What the hell is this? Oh, no. I don't know who did that.
Yes, you are, Sanders. Yes, you are.
Of course.
Yeah, that's a trippy film. Because when you finally figure out what's going on, you're like, no way. What?
What film is that?
Shattered, 1991.
Ah.
Greta Sachi, Tom Berenger, and Bob Hoskins. My only beef. Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
I think you told once to do that movie.
Yeah, I want to do this movie, and basically, I have one beef with that film, and it's Juliette Lewis. I think she's terrible in it.
No, I was talking about Shattered.
Oh, I've talked about doing that one, yeah. But Cape Fear is one that I like, but my big beef with that movie was Juliette Lewis. She was terrible in it. She was the wrong age. The original film is better because of that.
I don't care. I'm a simp for Juliette Lewis.
Or as we like to call her, Applehead.
I don't care. You're not going to make me like it any less.
If you look at her, she kind of looks like a chihuahua with their big bulbous heads. Yeah. I'd be upset. Things could get out of hand.
I don't care.
I mean, I don't want to say her head was big, but I heard that Martin Scorsese was known to put his tea on it.
What?
I don't care.
He's also in the remake. He and Gregory Peck both make appearances in it. Mitchum and Gregory Peck were the stars of the original film, and they made appearances in the remake. Which I like it when they do that. I do. I like it when they show a nod to the original. Yeah, she's supposed to be a minor, and she's not. She doesn't even look like a minor. Terrible, terrible casting. Helen Place is here. What's up, buddy? So getting into this film like right now, because the setup to it is like it doesn't really get interesting till me until we start moving towards the second act, and it's when the kid becomes associated with Mel Gibson's character that the movie starts really moving for me.
Yeah, same.
I like their relationship because he doesn't have a dad, and Mel Gibson kind of becomes a dad to him in the movie.
I think Mel Gibson's character sees him kind of as a substitute for the son that he never got to raise.
Yeah. Yeah. Not like a coal miner, but more like a praxis miner. Okay, that is a deep fucking Star Trek.
Yeah, are you talking about the Klingon moon that blew up?
Yeah. Praxis, yeah.
We do not need assistance. And Sulu says, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Man, they are destroying the whole Klingon canon with that new series right now.
Well, that was all what that was really all about was Chernobyl.
Mm.
The Klingons in Star Trek represented the Russians.
Well, yeah.
And their shitty fucking attitude about everything. Do not need your assistance. And it is funny. Sulu says that line exactly like that. He's like, you are kidding. Like, you're going to blow up. Yeah, because this is where it starts really getting good, where they start hanging out. And then I love it when he's, because like, I got to tell you, man, I actually will tell you, those two characters pissed me off in this show. His two best friends are terrible fucking friends. Played by Julian Lerner as Eugene and fucking Abby Witherspoon as Sammy. They're fucking assholes. And I even call them that in the movie. I'm like, they're fucking assholes. And the only reason why she even joins him at the end is because she can't control her boyfriend anymore. Well, fine, then I'll join you. It's like, fucking, I hate people like her character.
Hello, Harry.
She did a good job playing that character because I really fucking didn't like her character. Nabokov wrote about a coal miner, a miner of some kind. Yeah. And I don't know about you guys. I fucking read that book in high school. And I'm like, are we really allowed to read this in school?
What book is that? Oh, yeah.
By Nabokov. I'm serious. Like in high school, I'm reading this thing and I'm like, this is required reading. Did I get the right copy? Like, there's some fucked up shit in here. Like with the child and sex,
Not all books on the reading list suck. Some of them are pretty good.
Nabokov. Let's see. Speaking of Nabokov, Werner Fassbinder.
Oh, there's Fassbinder again.
Oh my God, again.
You're obsessed with him, Gambit. You should let it
Come on, Gambit. Now talk about Querelle again. Please.
The police also wrote a song about it. Well, it's mentioned in it. Yeah, it's Don't Stand So Close to Me. And I only prefer the original version and not the 1986 version. Because Stuart Copeland broke his collarbone, I think it was, and he couldn't play drums. So Sting went in there and just put a drum machine in. Don't get me wrong, I love Sting, but he's a fucking asshole.
And he can't act.
And he can't act.
Oh, come on.
No, he can't.
No, I mean the asshole thing.
No, he is an asshole. The way he treated them, yeah, absolutely. The Police had a distinct sound, not because of him. The sound of that band was a mixture of Stuart Copeland's wild drumming and Andy Summers' wild fucking guitar, the way he played. He gave it their distinct sound along with his voice. And he did great songwriting. But I'm sorry, you know, he should have given them more credit than than he did. And that's why they're suing him. Sting was a teacher. And his name he got because he used to wear a black and yellow sweater when he played with his first jazz band. And they gave him the nickname Sting because of the sweater. Nabokov's other novel, he was made by Kubrick. Susan Land, born in 1946, was innocent in the movie. But the thing is, that movie is so important because I believe he took shots at Hollywood in that movie, including Kirk Douglas, for his interest in younger women. Because he got out of Hollywood. He left Hollywood, went to England, and never came back. After he did the movie with Kirk Douglas, Spartacus. And it leads to a funny scene in the movie right at the beginning where Humboldt comes in and confronts Peter Sellers' character. I forget his character's name. And when he stands up, he's wearing linen like a toga. He goes, "Look, I'm Spartacus." Which many have said that was a shot at Kirk Douglas. When I said a dark comedy, I probably mean more like comedy and something that should have been more sinister. 1991 Cape Fear didn't really get the tone right. Yeah, but I still get Helen Place. I still call it a good film. It's a good film. But I got to be honest, I just prefer the original because goddamn, Mitchum is so fucking scary in that movie. Hey, Clay.
Hi, Clay.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Yeah, he's doing, Gary, don't have to put on that red light.
Please never put yourself in the red light.
Yeah.
No.
What's next? Getting your clothes off? Please, no.
No.
There are
no.
Yeah.
Bad
What's
animal.
going on here? What's going on? Wait, what happened to the show? What's going on?
Animals
I need to
try
put
to
out a
give you
warning?
bad ideas. No.
I mean bad.
A lot of people prefer the original over the 91 version. But don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the 91 version. I really do. I think that fucking final scene on that boat was so intense that I was gripping the fucking seat arms during that scene, just clenching my fingers because it was so intense. But anyway, let's see. Mitchum did several great film noirs. Actually, one of my favorite films that borderline horror, and I'm trying to remember the name of the damn thing. It was directed by Charles Laughton, where he has the words tattooed to his knuckles. And he's a villain that kills women for their money. Marries them, kills them. He's a serial killer. Yeah, I don't have to put on the red light. Thanks, buddy. You're the second one. Let's see. Walk the streets for money. I gotta tell you, in the movie Moulin Rouge, I actually liked the version of that song they did. It was weird.
The music is good in this.
If you say so.
Oh, and in the movie Moulin Rouge, yeah, I like it.
And they're
I was
surprisingly good at
shocked.
singing.
I was shocked Ewan McGregor could fucking sing.
Oh,
He
fuck
did.
yeah, he can.
Because he
I
did the Elton
despise that
John
movie.
song. Why?
Dude. Never liked it. The story's stupid. It's just a collection of.
Well, it's based on real people, you know, the original story.
Yeah,
It's based
that
on
doesn't mean that the story cannot be stupid and pointless and empty, void and vacuous. It's just a big collection of
Yeah, you can
music
say
video.
whatever you want about that film, and all I have to say is Juliette Lewis's forehead is my response.
Gary,
Robert Mitchum
Dead
is such a
Air.
great actor. Yeah, he had eidetic memory, by the way, and he would read a script one time and he'd have it memorized, everybody's parts. Mitchum was incredible, and that by having that condition, it allowed him to really play with his character and find the right ways to say things. It's fucking great. Sting is from Walsland, Tyne, and Ware, but went out of his way to get rid of his Geordie accent. Yeah. Brian Johnson from AC/DC is from Dunstan, Tyne, and Ware, and kept the accent. Good on him. Yeah, Sting tries to have kind of a posh accent. Oh yeah,
You
okay.
can tell it's kind of fake.
Here we go.
I've got 5 terrorists going southeast on Bakalakadaka Street.
My favorite moment with Sting is where in the movie Bring on the Night, Brandon Marcellus finds out his real name from a newspaper story. And he just starts calling him Gordy. And Sting, not happy. He is not happy, and you can tell he's mildly annoyed that he keeps doing that. Oh, it's fucking funny. It's just let me, or does
That's right.
come up in every look? I do talk about that movie a lot, and I'm not going to hide my love and hate for it, because I love the original film and I do love parts of the 91 film. My problem, and they're great story, man. That's a great fucking story. Horror, pure horror. And I will say that Mitchum is creepier, but De Niro is fucking downright scary in the 91 version. When he kills Joe Don Baker's character, the detective, in that, oh boy, when he bites what's her name's cheek off, oh my fucking God.
Yikes.
He's like,
Dude.
he holds her down and then he goes to her face and bites a chunk out of her fucking cheek. Holy shit, that fucking moment was
His most scary scene is when he's submerged. Now he still has that fiery hate, that look on his eyes.
He's
as
dead. He's he's dead, and he's still fucking horrifying looking with that look on his face. Yeah, I remember at the end. Hell yeah. But absolutely, it's not just you, E. Clay. We do talk about that movie a lot.
Matt Damon.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
You have to wait for that until the show is over, buddy.
I think we need that clip as a separate clip.
What?
No,
The Matt Damon.
no. That's for the end of the show.
No, I don't want it. It will annoy me. Please don't do it. Oh, wow. Now that you've said it, honey, we have to.
Fuck you.
Oh, my God.
How often have I said that to you alone today? Like 5, 6 times?
Well, I don't count, but yeah, probably a lot.
You
And
do that.
I mean, I don't want to say it's a lot, but I would say that it's
And Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
there you go.
We need the clip version without the.
Nope.
No, we need to take
Nope.
those letters out.
Nope.
YouTube is gonna take us out if we don't.
They're already hurting us. Like, they've killed our channel. I don't know how we're going to continue, but oh well. And just to top that one, here you go.
Surprise, cockbags.
Okay. Sting is a great musician and a promising actor. Yes, he promised but never delivered.
Yeah. Right?
He is a terrible actor. He's a good singer, a really good singer. I wouldn't say he's great, but he's a really good singer. But when it comes to his writing, nobody can perform his songs like he can. And I love his songwriting. And yes, he's a pretentious prick. He's gotten so many Razzies for being so pretentious. But the fact is God damn it, it doesn't mean they're not great fucking songs. So
Still is a better Fade Rauta than the last thing we got. Oh,
I don't even want to talk about that. Hey, has anybody breached yet? I don't think anybody has breached.
No, they're refusing to breach. And
They're
it makes me
behaving.
mad.
What is wrong with this audience, man? Normally they're a little more rowdy. God damn.
Yeah,
Right,
Smarty,
Alpha?
you're boring today. Be a little bad.
Oh, look, man. He can't act worth a shit, but he was perfect as Fade. And I do like 1984's Dune better in many ways than the new versions. There are certain things about it that it made me angry. The raining at the end.
yeah.
But past that, I really did like it. I prefer Kyle MacLachlan's Paul Atreides. He's so much better. And I got to be honest too, with his dad, I believe that German actor
Jürgen Prochnow.
Jürgen Prochnow is better as Duke Leto.
Yes.
And Lady Jessica too. God damn it, she is so fucking gorgeous. Oh, don't get me wrong. Oh my God, and his little sister is so creepy. Baron.
Why?
You know.
Oh, you have to watch it.
That fucking
No
voice.
way.
Oh.
Saint Alia of the Knife.
Yeah. Poor Baron. Oh my God, when she's talking to the fucking
Baron?
yeah.
The Baron was the worst thing about the movie. It was completely out of character.
Oh, he's just gross. He was like, okay, he was Dune's equivalent to Danny DeVito's Penguin. I
Yeah.
love when Kyle MacLachlan said that Sting has a powerful sense of who he is, diplomatically avoiding to say that he was an arrogant bastard. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Sense of who he is. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael Guzman. How are you, my friend?
Guzman. Jesus
I
Christ.
happen to like the actor, Luis Guzman, and it's pronounced Guzman.
Guzman.
It's Guzman.
You
Oh, this is
drink-
the scene in the cafe where he's dipping his fucking toast in his egg. And
Dipping,
And
he's
kid-
stabbing that egg.
yeah, Kevin James did a good job in this. I mean, he's not a great character. It's not a great character, but he made it fun. I enjoyed him in this. He's a jackass, and he knows how to play a jackass really well.
It's weird though to see Mel Gibson and the King of Queens having a scene
At least Sting did something before becoming a pop star. Fucking Bono became a pop star at 17, never had a job in his fucking life.
together. That is
You
not
know,
healthy.
you look at guys like Roger Daltrey. Do you know what Roger Daltrey of The Who did before the band took off? He was a sheet metal cutter in a foundry. That's a fucking dangerous job. I mean,
Maybe
you'd be
maybe
fucking
that is
killed by the shit you're doing.
maybe that's why he's so happy when he's performing because he doesn't have to do that
Yeah.
other shit anymore.
Yeah. By the way, I just heard horrible news about him. That they just finished their tour last year with The Who, and with Ringo's son on drums. And Daltrey said it was the last one because he's going blind and he's going deaf.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. That is horrible.
And that made me so fucking sad to learn that, man. It's sort of like Huey Lewis, man. He's got Meniere's disease, you know, and he can't sing anymore. He can never go to a microphone ever again. Fuck,
That is
man.
heartbreaking.
The thing you love most is the thing you can't do anymore. What about Bono? I saw something about Bono.
He says that it's a demon.
Yeah, I don't like Bono. I don't. I'm not a big fan of U2. They did one song I liked. And it's not even that well known. It's Party Girl. My band did a cover of that, man. I fucking love playing that song. Jürgen Prochnow is even in the 1984 film, well as in The Boat or Das Boot. Beverly Hills Cop 2. Jürgen's a great fucking actor. One of my favorite weird films with him is, what's it called? The Seventh Seal with Demi Moore. It's about the end times and the breaking of the Seventh Seal. That's a good movie. He plays Jesus returning to Earth because it's the promised end times. Only if one innocent life is saved, because all souls, the guff, as they call it, that's the well of souls. And once it goes dry, there's no more growth. And by this one sacrifice that's made in the film, the well of souls is refilled. Oh, fuck yeah. I've always referred to them, and I don't know if I'm right, but it's my gut feeling is I refer to them as the true fathers of punk. Because they were a punk band. They're the ones who started the breaking instruments shit. The rowdy fucking shit. That was them. They were the ones best known for that shit. And that was sort of like a precursor to punk. Yeah, I love them. In the Mouth of Madness, what's this? He was also in the Mouth of Madness. Yes, he was. He's the writer, the author.
Do you read Sutter?
The Seventh Sign, not Seal. Okay, thank you, Alpha. Yeah, the Seventh Seal is Ingmar Bergman. You're right. Cheap foundry is and sounds even more like a dangerous occupation. Absolutely. A steel foundry. Cheap just sounds like a bad place to work. For pay, they're cheap. So they don't pay you much. Yeah, he's losing his sight and hearing, both.
One of them would be bad enough.
Ironically, he is becoming Tommy. And I'm not making a joke. It's like he's ironically becoming Tommy. Tommy, can you hear me? Can you hear me? See you, Tommy. Tommy? Yeah, I fucking grew up on that album. Yeah, the deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. No. He's going deaf and he's going blind. He's not mute, though. He'll always be able to talk, I'm sure. Although he'll probably get louder, which is typical.
And less clear, because when you can't hear yourself, what's going to happen?
It's sort of like Lou Ferrigno. He had that cochlear implant. God, that's hard to say.
Cochlear implant?
He can hear, yeah, what I said, which is what you said. And but I did that cartoon of him, and by the time I did the cartoon, he'd actually already had that. And he brought it up to me when I read the cartoon to him. And he thought that was funny as shit. Every movie is silent to me, you dumbass. Yeah, Charlotte Rampling. She was gorgeous in her day. Anima is getting angry at your pronunciation of Das Boot. It's Das Boot, not boot.
Yeah.
Boat. I said it right.
It's a ship, not a shoe. Yeah. I said, well done.
Our family went to see the movie Tommy when I was 10. My parents and older brothers didn't know what it was. So it's not really the best film to understand. Keith Moon bust Pete Townsend eardrum on live TV. Oh, yeah, when he blew up his kit.
Wow.
I wonder if she's seen Beer Fest since. No. She's not a big fan of Broken Lizard. My mom took me out early. Yeah, because that's not a movie for kids. Because Oliver Reed plays the uncle that molested Tommy. And yeah, that's creepy as shit. My mom took me early. No, not boot, like your Yankees continue to say in your vowels. No, we don't. I don't say boot. I'm a Yank.
Yeah, but you know some German, so you're different.
Still remember
At least
the
you.
Tina Turner crawling around. Yeah, Tina was weird in that fucking movie as the Acid Queen. Yeah. Elton John was great. The giant shoes as singing the Pinball Wizard. And I'm trying to remember, Eric Clapton appears in that film too, in the dirge scene. I remember, and it seems like George Harrison was in that scene too, but I might be wrong. But I remember Eric's in that scene. Yeah, I'm not a Tina Turner fan.
No, I hate her voice.
Well, back when he could basically hit those higher notes, yeah. Before he went through his 40s, because 40s is the second version of puberty that men go through, where any high notes we could hit before 40, can't hit them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not boot. It's also like Canadians. They don't say a boot. They say a boat. Oh, boat. But I don't want to hear any more of that I'm an old man bullshit. I like that. Yes, he did. He also helped fund another little film called Time Bandits. He also helped fund another little film with this little company called Handmade Films called The Jabberwocky, which is another kind of quasi Monty Python film.
For comments like that, I need a Worf clip saying little.
I'd like that.
Little. And in the drinking competition in München, they have a drink beer from a glass boot. Everyone chants das Boot, but with the English pronunciation, oh, boot. And Prochnow is in charge, adding to the joke. That's in the movie. No, I remember that. Yeah, okay. I'm not saying you are a Yankee, Gary. Sorry. No, I am a Yank. I'm absolutely a Yank. I'm, I grew up in the South, but I'm a Yank. My family fought for the North. And anybody that didn't fight for the North was disowned by my family during the Civil War. And I'm not kidding you. They were not invited to Christmas anymore.
Yeah.
And because that was a big sore point within my family. My family was made up of abolitionists. But I got hit with a cane once, just to prove it. When I was delivering newspapers as a boy, I had to go around collecting from some of my clients, and there was this little old lady in her 70s when I was a kid. And she heard me speak to her at the door, and she took her cane and threw it at me.
What did you do?
Called me a goddamn Yankee. And I was terrified of her. I wouldn't collect from her. I'd send other kids up there to collect from her. I'm like, I don't want to go talk to that lady. She's dangerous. And it ended up as a young adult when I was in my 20s. I took care of her in a nursing home. And she remembered me fondly. She said, oh, I remember you. And she ended up bequeathing her silver crucifix to me through her family.
Jamie, look in our history of shows, and we already made a show about the Limey.
Yes, we did.
Great movie.
And by the way, just to let you know, James, Anima hated it.
I don't even remember it, to be honest.
And I'm here trying to save face for you.
I'm watching too much shit for this channel. I'm serious. Movie's only going to stick when I fucking love it. everything else gets washed out. That's how my brain works. Nothing I can do.
Union POW camp of dysentery. Yeah. You know, it's like I get irritated with modern minds talking about the South, how all the South owned slaves and all the South were pro-slavery and all the South. It's like, fuck off, man.
Only the South, yeah,
A
sure.
very small percentage of people owned them, and a not much larger percentage supported it. What they supported was industry for their economy, but nobody wants to talk about that. We have a right to sell our product. Not every fucking plantation had slaves. And by the way, a couple of plantations owned by blacks had their own slaves.
Okay.
In fact, the first slave owner in the United States, he was a black man.
Imagine
Nobody
that.
ever wants to talk about that history, the real history. Yeah, that's awful. Well, first of all, dysentery is a terrible thing to die from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
But that's always what you get when you cram too many people with bad hygiene because they have no possibility to wash in a small place.
Yeah, and poor condition and limited
Yeah.
supply of water. Yep.
Now imagine what it must have been like for the first settlers going over the Atlantic on these boats. Not a fun journey.
Yeah, one of the worst prison sites was Andersonville during the Civil War. You're a cheesehead. Okay.
Thanks from the
Senator-
Netherlands.
Well, we have
We know that
cheeseheads
cheese.
here. They're from Wisconsin. People from Wisconsin refer to themselves as cheeseheads.
Why?
Cheese. Wisconsin is the home of a lot of cheese in the United States. Kind of a problem with those kids I'm not so familiar with is that they look frat boyish in my eyes. Wait, what are we talking about?
About the kids in that movie, I think.
I don't look them. They don't
Are
look
you-
frat boy.
Are you talking about? Well, they were frat boys. If we're talking about Broken Lizard, yeah, they
No.
met in a fraternity.
No.
No,
The
No,
kids of this movie.
Yeah, he's back on this movie,
The movie that we are not talking about.
like always. And I don't think they are that.
Oh, that's interesting. Task open.
Yeah,
That's neat.
that's just such a cute language.
Oh yeah, and you know what? The Dutch love hearing that.
Shut up.
Cute language. It's almost like a real language, but more adorable.
Oh,
No, it sounds a lot like German. Many words are very similar to German, just in a cute version. I like it. Nothing bad about what I'm saying.
And that's history. That is history. Yeah, they don't want to talk about how the Irish were treated during the Civil War. Nobody ever wants to talk about that. How they would come over and depended on what port they came in as to what army they got inducted into or military. Like if you showed up in New York, you were put into the Union service. If you were in the southern countries or southern states, you were inducted into the Southern military, Confederacy.
Yeah. You've got to give it to the Germans. They did horrible things and they stand by them. They turned camps into memorials, so we never forget the horrible things that happened back then. Nothing is being kept secret.
And yet they're toying with socialism again. Hollywood actor Frederick March, 1897 to 75, that played both Jekyll and Hyde in the 31 horror talkie version. He originated from Wisconsin. Not surprised. But I will tell you also, the Jekyll Hyde film that he did was so fascinating because they used that specific chromatic film that allows you to use a filter with it. So you can put makeup all over your face, and while the one filter is in, you can't see the makeup. And then you move the filter with the other filter, and suddenly the makeup appears. And that's how he did the first transition into Hyde, Mr. Hyde. Fucking cool shit. Better than turning memorials into camps. That's what I refer to. The kids in this movie. Okay. Well, I like this kid. The rest of the kids, I could care less about. I think the girl's an asshole.
Yeah, but they're all doing a good job.
Well, yeah, they're believable. Ports of entry in New York, Philadelphia, and Baltimore. So most immigrants ended up in the North. But you did have Irish troops in the South, and Irish troops fighting Irish troops. They just came here for a chance. I do like that room and that little window.
Yeah. That's an awesome tree house, let me tell you.
Yeah, I want a treehouse like that, and I'm an adult. I just got annoyed with the kid when Mel Gibson's character takes him to talk to the mayor and tells him to let him do the talking, and of course the kid can't shut up. Blurts the witch stuff out.
The minute he says it, it's like all of us do the same thing. Face plant right into our hand.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We did. Like, you had one job, kid.
Well,
Oh, it is a masterpiece. It was the first, in fact, it was the only horror film to win the Oscar until Jeff Goldblum's take on The Fly. And I think it's actor, the first actor to get Best Actor for a horror film. And the next one was Jeff Goldblum.
we should do The Fly. I always liked that movie.
The irony is not lost on me. And I do find it hilarious that fucking idiot is arrested and may go to prison for 10 years. And he doesn't seem to understand how those laws work. But it was a Christian church. It should be okay. It's like, I don't care.
And he
I
cried.
don't
Don't forget that
care.
he cried.
I don't care what religion it is. I don't care what sanctuary it is. You don't get to invade it and harass people when they're worshiping their God. You don't get to do that. It's protected.
And it's a federal law.
And I still stand by my joke that the single most the single lifesaver flavor that's becoming most popular is Don Lemon in prisons.
Oh, come on. That's sad. There's a
Yeah, what he did. I mean, he's up there harassing that minister.
yes.
And he went in there with them, knowing what they were going to do. He didn't try to stop them. He didn't try to de-escalate it.
Did you see that part in which he's quote unquote interviewing the minister, and the minister is trying to get out of the interview, and he said, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" The minister wasn't trying to push him.
Yeah. Oh, he even tells him, "Don't push me." He didn't even touch it. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I don't even want to get into that shit. He was making up stuff. Like, the guy had his, you can see where his fucking hands are. It's not really the KKK act, but it was created because of the KKK, because they were going into churches and harassing blacks in the Deep South. And when I originally read it, I misunderstood it. I thought it was about protecting their religious rights, but no, it was to protect the black citizens of the South from being harassed in church and dragged out of church, that it became a federal crime. The very animal he's trying too many times to combat. Yeah. Well, first of all, just to point it out, he is an idiot. Don Lemon. He is a fucking moron. And I loved it when Joe Rogan just laughed about him. He's like, yeah, that guy's a fucking moron. You can't talk to him about anything because he doesn't know anything.
Dude, I remember when even Morgan Freeman put him on his place.
Yeah, Morgan doesn't, he's very based. Yeah, Morgan Freeman is a very based person, and he doesn't fuck around. You know, I was just talking about Treat Williams earlier, and I just thinking again, God, he's dead. It's just, wow. It blows my mind. It's like he wasn't old enough to die. What?
Well, that's something we all are to do. What is happening? Oh man, when the witch started to measure them, I said, "Oh, he's measured them to see if they fit in the oven."
Like, because I remember watching it the first time. Like, why is he measuring them?
No, I think who is the fattest, because that
No. He went with
He's
the
measuring the oven
and then went to the oven
and measured it.
Compared the thing and say, "Oh my god!"
And that ruins the Hansel and Gretel moment, because she is controlling if she's getting fat enough. That's why he's holding a stick out, and she sees like shit, so she thinks it's finger.
Well, yeah, denying people's civil rights and charges under the Face Act refers to targeting worshipers specifically. That's right, I reversed them. Thanks for embarrassing me, Alpha. Do I look like I don't care if I get embarrassed. If I was wrong, I'm wrong.
You never give a shit, so everybody knows that.
No, I don't care. No, I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I know it for next time.
That's the right way to go about it.
Yep.
His last boyfriend, from what I understood, constantly had a sour look on his face. I wonder what that was about.
He's married to a very white guy.
That was a joke. It was a joke about lemon.
Oh my
sour
God.
face.
You're at it today, Gary. Aye.
Fucking explain my jokes.
Yep. Captured on video, by the way, those allegations. I don't call it allegations anymore. They are on video.
Look, you just got to sound good in an argument. Just believe in yourself, and it makes you a good lawyer. Yeah. You're going to enjoy it when we do My Cousin Vinny.
Don't get me started.
What?
Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Don't even get me started.
I still cannot believe nobody has done a breach this show. Not one.
Not yesterday and not today. Come on, guys. Please.
In the 86 remake by Cronenberg with Gina Davis and Jerry.
Fly.
And Jerry? Like, what? Gina Davis and Jerry?
I don't know why he's calling him Jerry.
What are you fucking talking about here?
The Fly.
Yeah, but Jerry, who the fuck is Jerry? Like Gina Davis and Jerry.
Jeff.
Like who the
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, Jeff. Okay. Man, I swear to God. I'm like, what the fuck?
He is good at typos. Remember, Gert?
These don't look like typos. They just look like wrong words.
Okay, hear me out. What I love about his typos is that his typos are readable. Always.
Yeah.
Chris Cuomo.
He's not gonna see one day of prison.
Yeah,
They
that's
never
what
do.
I laughed at that one. Do you think Chris Cuomo will visit limited? I hope he does. I really actually hope he does. Because you sometimes have to make an example of people and tell people
Like
knock it the
they did
fuck
with
off.
Justice Smollett.
Who?
Justice Smollett. Remember the guy who the hoax of you're in what?
Oh,
in
MAGA country
MAGA
guy?
country. Yeah.
Yeah. He deserved what he got.
He's still free.
Yeah, but his career's over. So I'm happy with that. No, he did. But he actually did commit a federal crime. A real one. Now, the fact is, it could be a fine or it could be 10 years and a fine. That's your choices with that, with him. So he's going to get one or the other. Yeah, Juicy Smollett. Yeah, that French
Smollett.
You done fucked up, boy. This is MAGA country. Yelled out by two guys from Africa.
Yeah.
Like, this is MAGA country. It's like, no.
Oh, boy.
South Chicago, right? I like this when the kid hugged him.
Yes.
He's going to shake his hand and he hugs him. Because it's the first chance he's had at having a father figure.
Again, he had one. You still remember his dad.
Yeah, but he doesn't have one now.
Yeah, it's
They,
gone.
they kind of need each other. They need that friendship, both of them.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I've met a lot of Nigerians, and they are the single most conservative motherfuckers I've ever met. I met, when Zoe and I needed to, my car wasn't running. It was in the shop. And so we needed to go to Walmart, and I caught one of a Lyft ride, not Uber, but Lyft. And we got this gentleman from Nigeria, and oh my God, the shit that was on his dashboard. I'm not kidding. Very conservative. From the Leering Center. I love that every single time someone says that. Leering. Nigerian bodybuilders. You're damn right. They were MAGA. They were MAGA.
And more baseball.
Well,
by the way, Yellow, I was with Moose Lodge, was my team that I played on for like 3 years for high school. And what they call Babe Ruth League. And bright fucking yellow jerseys and hats. Fucking hated those things.
Yeah, bright yellow is not a color for sports.
Oh, and I like it when the kids, the last one gets his spirit back right while he goes up to
I
bat.
like how they did that effect. First, they show how
thought-
all the spirits pour out of her after she's been shot with the silver bullets, and then how they get them back.
Oh, like she gets shot with the first one, she catches it midair, puts it back in her mouth. It's like, that one's not getting away.
Yeah, but then they all go. I still wonder how he had the silver bullets. Like, who has that? What?
He found him in that kid's house.
Yes, she wants to know how the kid had the silver bullets.
The kid didn't have them. I think it. God damn it!
Yeah,
Pay attention to the movie.
Yes, he got the bullets from the house on which he was. The shack that you see at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, but who the fuck has silver bullets lying around? Usually in movies, when they need a silver bullet, they have to make it.
Okay, I won't go there. I won't.
It was just a little weird.
You're wrong, but I won't go there. I won't fight you. I don't have the energy.
I'm just saying, it's weird that they were already there.
Weird. And there we have the.
Yeah, I don't see an explanation here as to the bullets.
Yeah, they're just there because he needed. I love his
No,
car.
they're there because he went looking for them. He went looking for something.
Yes, he from that house he took the envelope with the pictures and the key. He took the gun that he lost in the woods, and he took the bullets. So maybe there was somebody else who was previously hunting the witch.
You mean it's not the first witch that they got?
No. But
okay.
I meant
So
to say if somebody else was.
The silver bullets were not owned by any specific character in the traditional sense. Instead, the film's plot centers around a substance derived from the monster's bile, specifically Smiley's bile, which is used to coat the bullets. The characters Boyd and Elgin extract the bile and use it to create ammunition capable of killing the monsters. The term silver bullet is metaphorical here, referring to the bile-coated bullets.
No, those bullets were silver.
Yeah, they were.
They sure look silver to me.
There you go. And you have you could say this could be the Gibson's character could be a broken older version of Martin Riggs.
Of who?
Riggs
from Lethal Weapon.
Oh. Yeah, kind of.
Well, it was the first great werewolf film that focused on a quadruped werewolf. That's one thing. I like that they did that, even though I prefer the bipedal werewolves, like in The Howling. But it is such a great film in the history of the lore. And it follows a lot of them. You know, it follows all the rules. Memphis police and ICE cooperated easily with no issues, no corrupt and self-serving Minnesota politicians and activists. Thank God. I'm getting tired of activists. And it's like nobody seems to give a shit in the media that the only place right now that's flaring up is there. ICE isn't having a problem anywhere else, just there.
Why is always there? I've been.
But it was a game changer. I love that movie, American Werewolf in London.
And the human form of the werewolf wasn't a creepo, like in the Wolfman.
Easily with no issues. The end. Yeah.
Somebody needs his coffee.
Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. I'm downing it by the gallon. It's a good film. If you've never seen this film, check it out. I'm hoping you guys did get to watch it before you joined me today, because I really do think this is a great film. And you know what's really funny? When I saw the little redhead at the beginning of the film, I always think when I see it, like, because it had been a while, I haven't seen it since 24. And so we watched it again, and I thought, oh, that's a flashback to when the umpire got taken, that would be revealed later. But then, no, it's just another ginger. It's some other ginger.
Just another ginger.
Yeah.
Oh, the appreciation in those words.
Yeah. That's wrong, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
What
go.
is?
I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely inside real wrong.
Now, one day, somebody's going to fucking breach again. I don't know what's going on. Somebody breach, for God's sake. Have we forgotten about that?
We've been begging for breaches for 2 fucking shows right now.
Lauren did a breach this morning.
Really?
As I went in the kitchen, she goes,
What'd you say?
As I was standing at the trash can, that's very narrow because of the island. So I stepped back for her to get through. She goes, what, are you worried I'm going to get lost in that back door?
Nice. Tell her I like that.
An American Werewolf in London is a great horror comedy, and I love comedy and horror mixed together. I think it's perfect.
The ending is so fucked up. He
Well, I
dies
love
and then
that
the music starts.
Well,
What the fuck?
I do believe that he did that too.
Yes.
Doc.
Yes.
I've always believed that. It's not said anywhere. It's just that's how I've always interpreted it. That he did love her, and because of his love, he lunged at her so they would shoot him and end it, the curse. Because he wanted to end it, but he didn't know how.
And you can
scared.
see how the look on the creature changes when he's coming back to his senses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he snarls and then jumps
Yeah.
and then that fucking bomb. It's like, fuck off. That's how you're gonna end the movie on a song like that. You got this moment and the camera pulls back different angle, further back, and it's just such a fucking like, what just happened? And they fucking end on that song. I fucking love that movie. It's what we refer to as using the music to create the irony.
Yeah, you love my reaction to that.
Corey Feldman.
Oh no. Oh no.
Genia Gutter has a ding dong.
Oh my. Give me patience, Master Chief.
Yeah, they had 3 different versions of the song played in the film. You get it at the beginning, you get it in the hospital, and then you have that version, the rock version of it at the end. Anyone fucked up and cataclysmic. Yeah. David finally got out, and by his dying, his friends and all those people he killed are free. The Walking Dead, doomed to walk the earth and rot slowly.
Yeah, zombies are gross.
And there was more to the.
I do like that animated series that we're watching where he's now a zombie.
Yeah. They took out the scene where he kills the bums, the hobos. That scene was shot, and it's never, ever been seen publicly that I'm aware of. They said it was too fucking harsh. We killed the old homeless men sitting around the barrel. Yeah, Gutter was amazing. She's gorgeous in this one and in Logan's Run.
She still looks good. She's aging well.
Okay, Ikla is asking the right question here.
A lot of hair in it.
Bones.
Watching Ginny Gutter because many men think
Oh, yeah.
The film features a great collection of source music from the 50s and 60s. Yeah. I love the dark comedy of American Werewolf. Amen. Including 3 versions of Blue Moon. 3 versions in the movie. Yeah, 61 version is the rock or rockabilly version. Oh, Mike shows up at the end and pretends like he's been here the whole time.
Well, he was
Yep.
coloring page 4. He was busy.
I was coloring things.
Well, he's a man. He can't multitask.
I sent the message out. Pull up. We have had a video sitting here. We're not going to play it until somebody fucking gives us a good breach.
It's a good one. Believe me. You want that breach video.
Crayons? Okay. Are they anything like crayons?
Yeah, they make you cry.
What they are crayons you cry over.
They cry in Canada.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know who that is. And you just nailed it. That Rick has been in a lot of things, including An American Werewolf in London. And it's so funny that nobody has ever made the young ones connection to An American Werewolf in London. It's Rick. Also, Rick is in another film my daughter loves called, oh shit, I forgot the name of it. It's one where he's Phoebe Cates' childhood imaginary friend. And my daughter loved that fucking movie. She still loves that movie.
Drop Dead Fred?
Yeah, Drop Dead Fred. She loves that movie.
It's a nice movie.
The effects weren't so good, but they were trying. It was
When was
really
it made?
early CG 90s, like 94, I think. Well, if anybody wants to ask what eating human beings looks like as poop, Snorty's the one to ask.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So I hear. Hey, Snorty, what does that poop look like?
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
I love that clip.
Somebody breach. I swear to God, I'm going to fucking
I'm
lose my
going to
fucking
bed
mind.
crying if nobody breaches today. Just so you know, guys.
She has been waiting for this fucking breach just so we can play this video. And you guys are killing her.
Yeah. Stop torturing me. What did I do to you? Why do you hate me?
Yeah, I always liked him as an actor. I didn't know he was a wrestler too. No shit. Holy shit. Never knew that. Like what? I wonder what he looked like. Oh wow. Yeah. Holy
What?
crap. I typed in Brian Glover wrestler. Like, holy shit. He was a fucking wrestler, all right. You know, he's wearing a onesie. Got his old
They're
nipple showing
still
there.
ridiculous. I hate them.
Great fucking actor, man.
No, I
He
can
claimed,
see.
we are waiting for somebody to breach Gary's back door. And nobody does.
I can't believe it. He died in 97. I mean, that's like 5 years after like Alien 3. And he was a solid fucking actor, man.
Snorri, if you're still within us, please give us a sign.
Maybe he had to leave and we didn't see. Gambit, you
Yeah.
can't block Snorri. You're not a wrench. You need powers to do that.
1989 to 1990, he played in 16 episodes of Campion. I've never watched that show. I'm going to watch it now. Because it also has a former Doctor Who in it who stood up for boys. He got angry when they started making Doctor Who for girls. It's like girls have their own stuff. Like this show was for boys. Boys deserve to have stuff for them too. Like, what are you taking it away from? Why are you punishing young boys? He couldn't understand what was up with the BBC doing that shit. He got some backlash over it, but he took it in stride. I think in his proper English way, he probably said, "Oh, well, go fuck yourself." Oh, yeah. In fact, he's one of the best parts of Alien 3. Him and Charles Dance were the only good actors other than Sigourney in that movie, and one moment with Lance Henriksen. Well, two moments, because she revives him as the android, and then the real Bishop shows up that the android was made after. It certainly does, James. It certainly does. It certainly does, Ole. Brian Glover was somebody, yeah.
Man, speaking of woke, this morning I watched Critical Drinker lose his shit over the newest episode of Academy.
Oh, but why is he even doing that? Why is he even watching it?
I don't know, but I kind of enjoy watching it, although
Because
whatever they show from that show is terrible. But yeah, because in a new episode, it's all about that Klingon, Jaden. What a great Klingon name! But they all call him Gaiden now, and they completely destroy the whole history of Klingons because he's gay and he has two dads and a mom, and they are polyamorous. And like, fuck off. He also cries, and Klingons don't have tear ducts. So bullshit. These people know nothing about.
They don't care about Star Trek. They don't. It's fucking insane.
It's a parody.
Sadly, parodies does not denote actual being funny.
But the tragic thing is that it's not meant to be funny. These people are fucking serious about the shit they turn out. I showed you that post on Facebook. The author of episode 4, how proud he is of his work. What a shitheel.
there you go.
Oh, damn, finally. Thank you, Alpha. We got it, Gary. We got it.
Well, I was already writing something so under my other account. So there you go.
No, Alpha says Hollywood is trying to destroy Klingons like they destroy the backdoors of young actors.
And you know, some people have backdoor Klingons. They're called dingleberries.
Ew. You're so gross. Play that clip again.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
Thank you.
All right. Here's your breach video. Finally.
Enjoy.
This is unsustainable.
He just needs to learn everyone's scent. Folks, your back door is like a name tag for a dog, so line up and bend over.
No.
I fucking love that show.
Destroy Klingon. There you go.
Gambit Gohan's Ghost is Gary.
That's my music channel. Ooh, brother, ooh. Resurrection versus Predators. Call it assholes versus penises.
Oh,
my
now they come
God.
in. Now
Come
they're
on,
coming.
Alpha. Do not enable Gary, please.
He doesn't need
I like
to
that one.
be enabled. He enables himself.
Yep. And for that one, you get this video.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
And
Where did you get that from?
get what?
The
Alien. Oh,
I went to the original video where that audio comes from. I wanted the original video, and so I looked it up and I clipped
in
it.
YouTube.
Yeah. Ooh, brother, ooh. Because they put it to other videos where someone's reacting the same way to something gross. And I just thought that was hilarious. But anyway,
It is.
that's it. I think we're done here.
Oh, I'm out of energy.
Cannot beat Hollywood ever again. Yeah, Netflix. Look, man, the guy in charge of Warner Brothers right now doesn't give two shits about cinema. So there you go. That's your answer to what's the future for Hollywood. It's not good. So Keith and I warned about this shit since 2019. That if these streaming platforms get in control of Hollywood, as Billy Joel once said, say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye, my baby. Now, Perch, it is, what's the line he says? It is an ex-bird. Alien Covenant was and still is shitty sequel. Yes, I agree. Prometheus was just as bad. Romulus is garbage. Billy Joel is the shit. Brother, I fucking love Billy Joel, man. Between Billy Joel and Elton John, it's why I took up piano. And in fact, one of the first songs I learned was Rocket Man by Elton John. And I never learned a song by Billy Joel. And I think the reason why is that guy writes some really complicated fucking songs on piano. And I just wasn't that good. Who fell over? Billy Joel? I didn't know that.
He's the last person named in chat, so probably him.
Didn't Hollywood almost die in the 60s and independent? Well, the studio system died. It absolutely died. Harrison Ford was one of the last actors to get pulled into the studio system. And it died really right at the onset of his career. And because he and Morgan Paul, the other guy in Blade Runner that played Holden in Blade Runner, they came up together. And they'd known each other for years before making Blade Runner. And they watched the end of the studio system. It was just done. And by 1970, it was all gone. Offices were boarded up. And actors were free agents. But what you get now is something akin to it, which is contracts. So it's not like an actor has to only act for that studio, but they're guaranteed to exclusively make certain films for a certain studio. But you'll still see him work with other studios. Tom Cruise does it all the time. Ridley has not directed a good film for a long time. Yeah, his last good film was, wow, I'm trying to think back. Oh man. It's not even Gladiator. But I will give you, Gladiator has some wonderful things in it. And I do plan on doing that for Russell Crowe's birthday week. Because I do like that film, but it's historically inaccurate as hell, like way the fuck off.
Like Braveheart.
Yeah, it's just got some goofy shit in it. But God damn it, There are some great fucking moments in that movie. There really are. The Martian. There you go. There's a good film. Ridley did. What I always say is, if Ridley is given a really good script and he doesn't try to change it, he can make a good movie. It's when he starts tinkering with it and doing stupid shit. And it's like he even said one time, like, he had this like wild idea in one of the films he was making. And he says, what if the character did this? And I think it was on Gladiator. And I think it was Russell Crowe went, yeah, but if you do that, it changes everything that happened in a previous scene we've already shot. We'd have to go make changes. And he's all right. Yeah, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm always got bad ideas. Fucking admitted to it.
Don't listen to me.
Yeah, I've always got bad ideas. What I did like was when he produces. He produces some really good films when he's not directing. And I love the movie that we use in the opening for the show, Clay Pigeons. I like that movie a lot. He was a producer on it. I love the TV series Raised by Wolves. I really liked it. It was hardcore science fiction again. Oh my God. And did you hear? He shits all over Gladiator too. Just like, man, I hope he brought toilet paper because he shit all over it. I love it when he talks shit about that movie. Black cock down.
Only Keith is allowed to say it that way.
Here is what I had to say about that movie. He doesn't have a very good understanding of structural irony in storytelling, because he called the film Black Hawk Down, Leave No Soldier Behind was the subtitle on the poster.
Yeah. And what do we end the movie with?
He do at the end of the movie?
Yeah.
He leaves a guy behind and doesn't.
I mean, he gives us text that they went back and saved him, but that's not how you do it.
Enough.
You show
That's
the
not how
fucking
you end the
scene.
movie.
You show that.
Yep. But I do like that film, Black Hawk Down, because he stuck to a lot of the facts in that thing very well and depicted the combat very realistically. And anybody who has ever had a saw fired near their head without hearing protection will attest to, yes, we fucking hate that sound because it's louder than an M16 or M4. Because it's a mechanical weapon that has an open area where the belt feeds through. And you hear that. You hear the mechanical and rounds going off right next to your head instead of being enclosed in the weapon and the sound being at the barrel. Oh. Body of Lies. I don't think I know that one.
Wasn't the with Defoe and Madonna?
Oh God, that's a god awful fucking movie. Did he direct that? Oh,
That's another singer who
that's
should stay the fuck away from acting, Madonna. She can't act.
Oh wait, no, this is a different film. No, this is the film with Russell Crowe, Mark Strong, and DiCaprio. Yes, it was a good movie. No, it's a good movie. It's not Gladiator. I think that's what's that other show but Sam Raimi and his company?
Don't know.
Surrender is not a Ranger word. I will never leave a fallen comrade to fall into the hands of the enemy, and under no circumstances will I ever embrace ever embarrass my country. Yep. I got to tell you the original cut, the fixed cut of Caligula is really good. I hated the Bob Guccione cut. Yeah, Spartacus. I liked the first season, and that poor guy died from a non-squamous cancer. Fuck, man.
Damn.
Died young. Gambit tip, it's pretty bad, even if I was a bit shocked.
Talking about Caligula.
Yeah, you guys are aware that they went back and restored the film to its original intended cut with all the weird porn shit taken out.
That's nice.
Gambit. I have a Gambit, guys. If you guys need it, get a hold of me through either Twitter or through Facebook, and I will make sure you get a good copy of the original director's cut of that movie, Caligula. Well, again, we're calling it a bad movie, and you're still talking about the Guccione version, which is the one that's bad. Gucci 2022 is a hack job of a film. I didn't want to watch Gucci, and I didn't watch the film he did before that where he replaced Kevin. What's his name? That had the sex assault against him, but now he's like the people that made the claims are either dead or was dead. I am the copyright. LOL. What the fuck does it even mean? I am the copyright. See, that's what the writing of the material drags. Oh, man. I'm not sure what that's referencing to.
Maybe it's a line from Gucci.
I refuse to see it. I'm not. Look, man. I think that all the talent that Ridley had is gone as a director, because I didn't really consider him. His brother, Tony, was the director. That guy knew how to direct a movie. He understood story structure. Ridley doesn't. Ridley is purely visual, and it's what he is. He's probably the single greatest director of photographies in the history of Hollywood. That's why Blade Runner. Yeah, it's why Blade Runner, of all films, is not a good movie as far as story goes, but it is sumptuous to watch. It's incredible. The performances in it, the violence, everything in it is so enjoyable. But it's not a good story. It's all over the place. And but it is the single most imitated film in the history of cinema. And that's why BFI and the AFI, both, the British Film Institute and the American Film Institute, both voted it the single most influential film of the 20th century, Blade Runner. And both of them put out books on Blade Runner. They're pretty good. Yeah, the weird porn shit you get. Yeah, that was all Bob Guccione, man. That was all Bob Guccione. James says Ridley needs to retire. Look, I'd like to see him just produce and step the fuck back from behind the camera. Napoleon is one of the worst movies I've ever had the misfortune of watching. It is so bad. I'm like, that was not Napoleon, not even close to Napoleon. Made him a fucking deviant. You know, he was focused on his fascination and fixation with Josephine's pussy. It was so fucking bizarro.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
It's bad. And they partially show three battles. And they're not the most significant battles that he fucking fought and won. You're going to make a movie about Napoleon, a biopic about Napoleon, and not focus on what he was famous for. Winning fucking battles. Yeah, Gucci was conceived and Kevin being replaced was that Gucci? Was Gucci with Spacey? I thought Gucci was the one with the kid from the Disney Star Wars.
Dude, I wouldn't know.
I'm looking it up right now.
We've entered that part of the show where you talk about shit that I just don't know. And where it's also fucking late.
Gucci, House of Gucci is Lady Gaga and Adam Driver. The other movie's about the kidnapping. And hold on a second. Let me find it for you real quick. Oh no, I don't want producer. I want director. God damn it. There we go. Now we're talking. Previous. Let's see. Napoleon, House of Gucci. Last Duel is a piece of shit. It's a fourth level fucking or fourth generation feminist film. I'm just like, fuck off with that. Raised by Wolves, The Journey. All the Money in the World is the one I'm talking about, where Christopher Plummer took Kevin Spacey's place. And I got to tell you, he got the Oscar, died right after getting it. I'm like, good, because I love Christopher Plummer. He's a better actor than Kevin Spacey. Don't get me wrong. Kevin Spacey's a good actor. Much better, deserved the Oscar, got it, and died. Fuck yeah. Waterloo was also, no, I like the original film Waterloo from 1970. I think that Kubrick's idea for the film would have been better.
He's talking about the ABBA song.
Oh. I have no opinion on that song. Waterloo. Okay. Fuck it. Now it's in my head. Fuck you, Alpha.
Thanks for an earworm.
Copyright bullshit from Ridley's Gucci. Oh, okay. The song was better than the movie. I agree. Don't get me wrong. Look, I got to tell you again, same actor I was just talking about. You've got Christopher Plummer and oh shit, what is his name? Rod Steiger. Rod Steiger plays Napoleon, and Plummer plays, was it Trafalgar? Who was it that led the army, the British Army there? Not Trafalgar. Who the fuck was that? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart, guys. Somebody help me. Who was the British leader, general, leader, the full leader of their army over during the Battle of Waterloo?
I'd be surprised if 11 Alpha doesn't know it.
Alpha's gonna
James says,
fucking know it.
James says Wellington.
Wellington. It's Wellington. Thank you. That's who it is. It's Wellington. You know, the way I usually remember it is I think beef Wellington. And I go, Wellington. And Jared Leto does a poor fucking job playing an Italian in that fucking film right there. Not surprised.
He is so overrated.
He is. He is. He did, was it 50 Seconds to Mars or whatever the fuck that was? Did a couple of songs. I'm fucking over this guy. The only thing I'm looking forward to is seeing him as Skeletor and you don't see his face. That makes me so happy to not fucking see his face. And I know his voice is going to be altered to sound more like Skeletor. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. I got to tell you, and my son Benjamin and I had a great conversation the other day because we were talking about, he says, I got to tell you, I think this is going to be a good movie. And I said, I think it might be too. I said, a lot of people aren't understanding the tongue-in-cheek humor of this film with the He-Man thing on his name tag, which is making fun of wokeism, naming, you know, the whole identity politics thing. It's poking fun at it. I totally got that. I went, nah, that's funny. He-Man. He identifies He-Man. Okay, that's funny. Man,
No,
I
he
don't
doesn't
like...
say he, man. Says he, him. But it's the same joke. It's still the same joke.
Oh, I thought
And
it said he/man.
No,
I thought
no, he, him. Many people are saying that why they put it Adam Glenn, because Glenn is the last name of his mother, the Earthling mother. Is Marlena Glenn.
Well, we have to know the story before we can say anything. Oh yeah, it does. This is Adam Glenn, he, him. Still, I got that, and it was funny. I thought it was funny. Man, I don't like Tron Ares. I still haven't seen it, Gambit. I still haven't seen it. I have zero interest in it. I heard what the movie was supposed to be, and what they put out is pale by comparison to what it was supposed to be. It was going to be a much better film that would have included Tron and what's her name in it too, even though she died.
Yeah, they brought in a post-credit scene. They brought back Sark. They say that Sam and Quorra are still roaming the world. and now
from the previous film. Yeah.
yes,
And I like that movie, by the way. I hated the Jeff Bridges CG stuff, de-aging stuff. It's so bad. And
I don't
but
care. I got over it. It
you
wasn't
got off on
that
it.
bad.
What's wrong with you? You got off on it.
Huh?
You said you got off on it.
No, over it.
Oh, it's your accent. It throws me.
Yeah, I know. For example, every time,
Or so would a racist say.
yeah. Every time I try to say you're a great guy, Gary, it always sounds like you're a dick, Gary.
You're a dick. Yes, he did. Oh no, that's totally true. He loved chocolate and whipped cream. Absolutely. And until you've I actually had real French made whipped cream with some what do they call them? Pastries.
You mean eclair?
They're like scones. I mean, not scones. They're like the Italian dessert with the cream in it.
Eclair.
It's not. It's open though. It's not closed like an eclair. It's open, and there's a name for it, and I can't fucking remember the name of it. Anyway, the Italians make them, but the French also make them, and
the Italians call them profiterole.
And it's the most delicious thing I'd ever had in my life. And then, of course, the horrifying look on my dad's face because he misread the sign. It said pastries, $1. And he thought that was like, for a bunch of them. No, it was per. And we had a meal of pastries. They were so fucking good.
My God.
Yeah, I think that bill was like $35-$40 back in the 70s. And my dad was like, shit, just for the pastries. I also annoyed every French person in that fucking restaurant because I asked for Coca-Cola and they brought it to me in a glass and it had ice in it, and I crunched the shit out of the ice because I like to chew crunchy. I like hard candy. I chew crunchy candy, and the same thing with ice. And the French apparently fucking hate that.
What? It's just ice. What the fuck?
I think I read something about it later. French hate when Americans chew ice.
I hated it when my mom did that. My mom would chew on ice cubes, ice cream, everything, and it made my teeth hurt to just watch her do it.
Well, that is bad for your teeth, chewing ice. So.
Well, yeah, I've got broken teeth in my mouth from years of doing that. Plus, I would pop beer bottles open with my teeth.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
No can opener. And I didn't know how to do that thing, for a long time. Finally, somebody showed me that.
Even I can do that.
Nobody ever showed me. I never heard of that. Like, oh, wow.
I figured that out on my own.
And so I put the bottle up to the counter and I hit my hand. And I went, oh, shit, popped right off. Huh. All those teeth I could have saved all this time.
Yeah.
I prefer to rewatch the 82 original. Absolutely. Those are my two big sci-fi films that year, other than the horror film, was Blade Runner and Tron, both designed by Sid Mead. And then the next one, of course, is The Thing and Star Trek Wrath of Khan. 82 is a great fucking year, man, for sci-fi. Frogs eat horses. I'd rather
just
have
for
the
sci-fi?
ice. To my knowledge, I think those were the big ones right there. So, but we're going to get the hell out of here, guys. And I love that movie, by the way. I really do. We need to do Tron some point because we are going to be doing Jeff Bridges' birthday thing. So, yeah, I will include that in the fucking mix for him because I do love the original Tron and I liked the sequel.
I love both of them. I cannot watch one without another.
Look, Daft Punk nailed it for the soundtrack. 9 Inch Nails, as much as I enjoyed them in the 90s, or him, Trent Reznor,
the music of Ares was horrible.
Yeah. Prussians turned the tide at Waterloo, so you need to add something North German like Bohnen,
Birnen, Bohnen und Speck.
Speck. I said it right. I said it right before you.
Beans
always interrupting.
Bacon.
Spock.
No, you say Birnen. It's Birnen.
I
It's
said
not North
Speck.
German.
I said Speck, but
Yeah,
you
I
talked
know,
over
I
me.
know, I know.
You talked over me, and
Yeah,
so
I
you
did.
didn't
Fuck
hear
you.
it.
That's not North German, by the way.
Fucking bitch! I swear to God.
Shut the fuck up and get us out of here. I'm tired.
All right,
Guys,
we love.
Behave yourself!
No, I don't wanna.
We do love you. Love hanging out with you, but we do got to get going, man. It was fun hanging out and talking today. I know we end up talking more about other stuff than the film, but it gives us something to talk about. And I do love this movie, and I highly recommend it. If you've never seen it, watch this movie. If I had 5 potatoes to give it as the couch potato critic, I would say I would give this 4 out of 5.
4.5.
No, I give it straight. Because I think that there's a couple of things that would have been better about this movie if they had, like, because you brought up one of the things that the girlfriend, like, whatever happens to that, we don't know. We never find out. It's like, don't start something if you're not going to finish it. Got to get something started. Want to get something started. Anyway, 81 gave us Raiders of the Lost Ark. 1980 gave us Empire. What's your fucking point?
82
and
gave
flash
you me.
dance.
Anything?
Talk about non
Flash dance.
sequiturs.
There you
Let's
go.
Please. We're over by almost half an hour.
Yeah, we're out of here, guys. Everybody have a great Saturday, and we'll see you all on Monday for a little John Travolta.
Broken Arrow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Matt Damon.